Okay. Sorry, naputol. So, this is the continuation of the problem number 27. So, the tangent of 30 is opposite h1 over 200. Simplifying, you have the h1. So, that is equal to 200 tangent of 30. And then, next, the tangent of 32 is equal to h1 plus h2. Again, this is the opposite divided by the adjacent, which is 200. So you have 200 tangent of 32 is equal to h1, 200 tangent of 30 equal plus h2. So what's the value of h2? So that is the calculator, the mahiwagang calculator, 200 tangent of 32 minus 200 the tangent of 30. So what's the value of h? That is 9.5038 meters. So nasa choices naman siya. So this is the answer. So kanina niya it's your purple. Puro letter D naman pala yung sagot. Oh, kanina pa puro D. So yan, most probably pagka ganyan nagsasolve ako ng problem. Ay guys, may tuturo pala akong isa sa inyo na solution. Baka magustuhan nyo lang, no? Actually, ginagamit ko to sa iba kong subject, iba kong problem. Mas nagugustuhan ko kasi ito, di ba? Kung 30 degrees to, di ba 30 to? Tapos ito 32, ano yung natitirang angle? That is 2 degrees. Ito, ano yung value nito? Assume natin this is Z. Ha? Assume. So, gamit ka ng cosine. So, the cosine of 30, so katawa, adjacent, that is 200 over Z. So, Z is equal to 200 cosine of 30. Ngayon, ano yung mga angle na to, di ba? This is 60. And then ito, that is 120 kasi complementary. So, kung 120 tapos 2, that is 180 minus 120 minus 2. This is 58. So, ngayon, masasolve ko si H2. Si H2, gagamit ako ng sine law, that is sine 2 is equal to Z over the sine of 58. So, magkano si H2? That is equal to Z. So, magkano yung Z natin? 200 cosine of 30 divided by times sine of 2 divided by sine of 58. So, dapat mag-equal siya, no? Lo, nasa na ba tayo? Teka, mali ata ako na ginamit. Z over sine 58. Wala na, mali ata. Dapat mag-equal siya. Or masyadong maliit. Sorry, sine 20 pala ginamit ko. Sine 2 lang. 7.12. Tapos magkaiba. Hi! 30, 60, 180. Magkaiba. 7.12. Oh, anong mali? 200 each 2, that is equal to 200 cosine of 30 ulit 200 cosine of 30 multiplied by the sine of 2 divided by the sine of 58. Okay. 200 cosine of 30. Mali. Kasi dapat pala, mali tayo dito, no? Ito, Z is equal to 200 over. Mali tayo dito. Mali ako dito. Okay. So, di ba mas Nakalito pala yung sinulat ko, no? So, H2 is now equal to, dapat pala divided, mali ako, divided by cosine of 30. Pala decision kasi si sir. Ayan. So, we will also get 9.5038. So, actually, may mga method na mas mabilis, no? Gagamit ka ng sine law, cosine law. Pero ako, I suggest kung saan kayo mas komportabling mag-solve. No? Yun naman lagi ko sinasabi. Kung saan kayo mas komportabling mag-solve, so dun yung gamitin yung formula, no? Or yung gamitin yung method. So, next question tayo. Number ano yung sinugutan natin? 27. Ay, ito. Situational. Ay, ay, Barbie. Screenshot ko lang. Ito situation. Ay, mali. Ayan. From the building across, the angle of depression of the base of the front edifice is 23.5 and the angle of elevation of the top is ano daw, the base of edifice is 23.5. The height of the observation. So, meron doon tayong building across. So, for example, ito yung building natin. No? Hindi dyan. Tapos may across na building. Edifice. So, ito yung edifice. So, yan siguro yung Tapos, nandito daw yung observation. So, ang sabi ay, Barbie. Puta. Sorry, joke lang. So, that is H. This is 14 meters. And then, yung height daw ng edifice, the angle of elevation. So, pag sinabing elevation, elevate, aangat ka, no? So, sa angle of elevation is, bit mababa. Taas natin ng konti. Hindi yung height elevation is, pangit ng angle, that is 52.78. And then the angle of depression, no? So, kapag angle of depression, no? So, di ba, pag elevate, aangat mo. Pagka depression, syempre, di ba, pagka yung mga depressed malungkot, bababa sila. So, ibig sabihin yung angle from the horizontal, from the line of sight, pababa. So, from the horizontal, pababa. So, that is, ano yung angle of depression? That is 23.5. Parang mali yung assumption ko. Pero okay lang yan. Then, constant naman yung distance niya, name natin as x. So, according to geometry, alternate interior angle is equal, no? Kapag kinat na yung parallel line. So, ibig sabihin, this is also 23.5. So, ito, ano yung angle natin dito? Diba? That is complementary angle. That is 90 minus 23.5. That is 66.5. Ngayon, magkano yung angle natin dito? So, that is 180. Tama? 180 minus 23.5 minus 66.5 minus 52.78 or simply complementary nito na 37.22, no? So, di ba right triangle din? So, ito yung nahanap natin na height ng edifice. This is the height. So, ako, ayan, ito yung gamit ko. Nagsasign law po ako dyan. So, ininame ko to as Z. So, that is, meron ako ditong opposite na 14 tapos Z. So, the sine of 23.5 is equal to 14 over Z. So, Z is equal to 14 divided by the sine of 23.5. So, magkano na ngayon si h? Gagamit ako ng sine law. H over the sine of 23.5 plus 52.78 is equal to z over the sine of 37.22. So, magkano si h? Sine law lang, mas mabilis po siya, no? So, that is equal to 14 sine divided by the sine of 23.5 times the sine of 23.5 plus 52.78 divided by the sine of 37.22. Saan galing? Walang parenthesis siguro. Pero nasobra lang sa parenthesis. Ayan. So, the answer is 56.39. How far is the building set from the edifice? So, si x naman yung hinahanap natin. So, gamit ka lang na tangent of 23.5 is equal to 14 over x. So, 1, no? This is the opposite and then this is the adjacent. So, that is x is equal to 14.13 divided by the tangent of 23.5. 32.2. Okay? What is the angle of elevation of the top of the edifice from the foot of the building? So, ito naman yung hinahanap, no? So, simula ay, Barbie. So, ito yon simula sa foot ng building hanggang dun sa top ng edifice. So, ano yung angle of elevation? Theta, no? So, meron ka ng value ng h, meron ka ding x. So, gamitan mo lang na tangent, no? Kasi opposite over the adjacent. So, the tangent of theta is equal to h over x. So, magkano si theta? That is tangent of, that is the inverse tangent of h over x. So, magkano si theta? So, gamitin mo na lang yung value. That is the shift inverse tangent of 56.39 divided by 32.2. That is 60 degrees. Oh, what is the TOA? Opposite over the adjacent. So that is 60.60.27. Wala sa choices. Meters. Baka na-typo to. 630. No, mukhang na-typo lang siya. So, pero yun yung tamang sagot. What is the angle of elevation? 27. Decimal places. Tama yung decimal places. Okay, sige. Absorb. Kung iba, no? Kayo, paano nyo solve to? Kunin nyo muna yung x, no? Pwede rin. Madaling ma-solve si x. Nang hindi nagsa-sine law, no? Gamit kayo ng mga tangent function. So, yun, I suggest kung saan talaga kayo mas komportable mag-solve. So, yun yung gamitin nyo po, no? Store nga natin yung value. Diba ito yung store? Ito yung ano. So, that is shift stat store to A. And then yung isa naman, this is the 32. Store to B. And then, gamitin natin yung inverse tangent of A H. That is yung A, TOA, opposite over the adjacent. A over 60 talaga. Baka na-typo nga lang yun, 30 yung na-type. So, ayan, kapag ganyan yung mga choices, medyo nakakalito. Tapos wala namang malapit sa 60 yung sagot, no? So, yun na yung 30, isang number lang naman yung namali. Malas, isang number pa yung mali. Sige, kuha lang tubig. Okay, next problem. Alam, nagsawa kayo sa try ko. Next, an inaccessible clip was sighted from point A. So, inaccessible. No? So, siguro nandito yung cliff. Ito yung height ng cliff. Tapos, sighted from point A. The angle of elevation was observed to be 18.45 degrees. So, this is 18.45 degrees. The surveyor went closer to the edge of the cliff at point B, which is 425 meters nearer. So, nandito na siya sa point B. The angle of elevation was observed to be 36.3. So, this is 36.3 degrees. If the elevation of A, so LA is equal to 602 meters, what is the elevation at the top of the cliff? So, hanapin lang natin si H. Ito, yung sinasabi ko sa inyo, no, kung gusto nyo, sine law pa din. Pero, tatry natin siya parehas ng isang cosine law, tas isang tangent, tsaka isang cosine. Sine law. So, ito yung unahin natin yung tangent. So, the tangent of 36.3 is equal to h over the x. So, magkano si h? Si x, sorry. X is equal to h over the tangent of 36.3. Then, the tangent of 18.45 is equal to opposite h over 425 plus x. So, substitute natin si x. So, that is 425 plus x. That is h over the tangent of 36.3 is equal, we're gonna times na 18.45 equals to h. So, what's the value of h kapag sinip solve? That is 425 plus x over tangent of 36.3 times 18.45 equals x. So, magkano si x? Hala, ba't nag-negative? Anong mali natin? Ay, sorry, hindi ko pala na-tangent to. Tangent, and then flip solve. That is 259.259.7735 na 36 meters. So, para makuha mo yung elevation at the top, elevation top, that is equal to elevation A plus H. So, that is 602 plus 259.7736. Wait, parang wala naman sa choices. So, elevation ng top is, that is equal to plus 602. 861.736. Bakit? Anong mali natin? 18.45? Ah, okay. Mali nga talaga siya, no? So, maling-mali yung solution natin. Mabuti wala sa choices. Ulitin natin yung problem, no? So, ganyan. Kapag nagkamali kayo, ibig sabihin, i-cross out nyo na. Kapag mali kayo ng problem, ulitin nyo na lang yung solution nyo, no? So, I suggest din yon kapag nagkakamali kayo sa problem or may nararamdaman na kayong mali, no? Pag may nararamdaman na kayong mali dun sa problem, ulitin nyo na lang. Kaysa hanapin nyo kung saan kayo nagkamali, no? So, yun. An inaccessible cliff was sighted from point A. So, nandito si point A. So, ito siguro si point A. Nandito si cliff. Okay. So, was sighted. So, ang sabi, at an angle of 18.45 degrees. The surveyor went closer to the edge of the cliff. So, mas malapit daw ng 425 but nearer but 25.6 lower. So, ibig sabihin, mas mababa pala, no? So, siguro ito ay 25.6. Tapos, ang distance naman niya, mas malapit na 425. And then, yung angle of elevation niya ay given as 36.3. So, ibig sabihin ito pala, mas mababa siya ng 25.6. So, ito na yung hinahanap natin, no? Ang sabi, yung elevation at the top. Ang elevation A is equal to 602. So, kailangan ko si H. No? Ito si H. Idadagdag natin sa elevation. Tapos, ito ay 25.6. Ito, lagay ko na lang as X. So, yan yung figure pala natin. Paano natin isa-solve? Gamit na lang tayo ng tangent function. So, the tangent of, unahin natin yung angle na to, 18.45. So, the tangent of 18.45 degrees is equal to opposite, that is h over the 425 plus x. No? Ito yung 425 plus x. This is the opposite, and itong angle na to, and then this is the adjacent. Kapampangan, sorry. Adjacent, na adjacent. Then next, the tangent of 36.3 is equal to the opposite, that is h plus 25.6 divided by x. Tama? O, di ba? Ano yung nahanap natin? Si h. So, again, equate lang natin yung may x. So, this is x is equal to h plus 25.6 divided by tangent of 36.3. So, substitute lang natin. Again, 'wag niyo ilalagay sa denominator 'no, ang kulit ko. 425 plus x. Ang x natin is equal to h plus 25.6 divided by tangent of 36.3 multiplied by the tangent of 18.45 equals to h. So, magkano na ngayon si h? Then, that is equal to 425 plus, mabuti wala sa choices yung una natin nakakuha, x plus 25.6 divided by the tangent of 36.3. Nasusundan? Siyempre, no? Charis, hindi dapat, no? Pagka hindi bagalan nyo, tangent of 18.45, and then ulitin nyo lang yung video kung nalilito pa kayo, no? Then, shift solve. That is 281.44. Joke lang. Ay, Barbie. Row 81.075 meters. Therefore, ang elevation on top is elevation A plus H. So, that is 602 plus 20281.075. Therefore, the elevation ng top is 883.075 meters. Ayan, ganyan lang. So, ako pwede yung mag-sign law. Kasi medyo matagal, no? Pagka ganun. Pero nasa sa inyo pa rin naman kung anong method ang gusto nyong gamitin. Pero ako ay suggest kung saan talaga kayo mas komportable at kung ano yung madalas nyong ginagamit nung nagre-review kayo. Paramihan naman to ng mare-review. Paramihan ng masasagot. Next, sige no, observe nyo lang. So, alam kong kayang-kaya nyo to. Tapos, kabisado nyo naman formula, no? Actually, wala naman, dalawa lang. Ayan, medyo mahaba din to. Ayan, two stations A and B. Parang kamukha lang dito ng kanina. Two stations at A and B were set up to determine the height of the mountain. The angle of elevation of the top of the mountain measured from station A and B are were 26.5 and 31.25 respectively. Station A is 75 meters above Station B. The Station B is 450 closer to the building. If the elevation at if the elevation of the Station A is 563.54, what is the elevation at the top of the building? So, ito si A. Ang sabi, Station A ay nasa above na Station B. So, siguro ito si Station B. That is 75. And then, closer daw to the building, siguro ito yung building. So, yun yung height ng building. That is 75, 450 meters closer. Then, the angle of elevation of the top of the building mountain pala rather. Tare, rather si sir. So this is 26.5 and then this is 31.25. And then this is, ang gamitin nating H, no? Kasi ang binigay na elevation, no? That is the elevation at A. That is equal to 563.54. Pero kung binigay na elevation ay B, dito kayo mag-start ng H para mas madali siyang masolve, no? Guys, ayan. Ito yung gagamitin yung H. Pero kung ito yung binigay na elevation, ito yung gamitin natin na H, no? Mas madali kasi siya para i-add natin elevation nito dun sa H. And then, ito kasi yung binigay sa A. So, idadagdag natin yung sa H. Okay? So, lagyan nyo lang din ng variable. So, this is X. Ayan. Hindi nang pumantay si 450 ha. Sorry. Ayan. So, this is the 450. Ayan. O, ngayon. Again, gagamit lang ulit tayo ng tangent function. The tangent of 26.5 is equal to h over 450 plus x. And then the tangent of 31.25 is equal to h over x. Nasundan? Ulit. So the tangent of 26.5 is equal to the opposite over the adjacent. Okay? Ito yon. The tangent of 31.25, that is equal to h. Mali. No, hindi lang siya h. Meron pa po siyang kasama. This is 75. So this is h plus 75. This is the opposite angle, opposite over the adjacent. Okay? So substitute lang natin si x. So x is equal to h plus 75 divided by the tangent of 31.25. So substituting, that is equal to, again, iangat natin, tangent of 26.5 multiplied by 450 plus h plus 75 over tangent of 31.25 equals to h over, h na lang kasi nilipat na nga pala natin, no? So, what's the value of h? Again, shift solve nyo lang. The tangent of 26.5 multiplied by 450 plus h plus 75 over tangent of 31.25 equals to x. Yun. Shift solve. Ayun, nasolve na agad. 281 point. Teka lang. Ano yung, yan yung tinype ko. Na-erase ko yung tinype ko. Huhu. Tangent of, kainis. Tangent of 26.5 multiplied by 450 plus x plus 75 divided by the tangent of 31.25 equals to x. Shift solve. That is 1603.385 meters. Magkano si elevation ng top? Elevation ng top, that is equal to elevation A plus h. So, the elevation ng top is equal to 563.54 plus 1603.385. So, elevation top is equal to plus, add na lang natin si 563.54. So, that is equal to 266.925 meters. So, ito na po yung elevation at the top. Sige, give you time to copy. Pala to, sa trigo 1 pala dapat. Pala. Okay, next. Yung kukulangan. Ayan. Next. Kapag nakakita kayo ng ganito, skip nyo na. Charot lang. Ay, next problem na. Sorry, sorry. Next video na lang.